It's a new year, like you know. I've made a lot of videos already this year trying to tell you that, look, this year we're going to be giving gas, we're going to be cooking, we're going to be doing everything that we have to do to make sure that this business succeed. Of course, last year was an excellent year. You know, we sold a lot of stuff, but there are still areas that we can actually improve things. You're not just going to relax and think that every year is going to be the same. As a matter of fact, every year on this platform called eBay, not only the platform, every year as a reseller, it's different, and you have to always wake up and begin to think of the best strategy you want to use to attack. Because if you are not attacking, you are setting up yourself not to win. You know, your ability to attack will make a difference. Out of 100 people, for example, perhaps you are just like 3 or 4 attacking. You know, attack means keep doing what you have to do. Anything that moves the needle, you have to do it, because this is the only way you can pretty much win on the platform. Of course, if you are also lucky to have a very large stockpile of inventories, you can also win pretty much like that. But I'm talking about you have to go out, you have to hustle for stuff, you have to fight to get inventories, you have to, sit down, do research and make sure that things work. You have to keep attacking, because you not attacking would mean that somebody else in the category that you sell on is pretty much attacking and killing it. But don't get it wrong. Attacking might mean sometimes that you have to sleep, late. You have to wake up early. You have to, move heavy objects. You have to, walk long distances. You have to even drive long distances. You have to sit down for a very long time, to try to, get in contact with people that run the show. Because at the end of the day, there is somebody always running the show at some point. If it doesn't matter if it's clothing, if it's electronics, if it's household utensils, there's going to be a set of people that's kind of running the show, and your ability to get in contact with them, hook up with them, and tell them, look, I want to be part of this show. You see, I want to succeed. I'm on eBay, I'm on Amazon, I'm on whatnot. Please, guys, let me into this game. I want to succeed. You keep pushing, ultimately, you're going to be accepted. And when you are accepted into this, the clique of people that are running the show, your business is going to explode. Your finances also is going to explode. And things are just going to begin to take shape. Guys, I'm telling you, if you are not attacking, there is every likelihood that you will not be accepted into that clique of people that are currently, running shows. I'm just talking figuratively here, but the idea is, you get what I mean. This year, we're going to be attacking a lot, posting offers, trying to see how we can beat the price competition, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of price war going on eBay. Those that are weak, those that do not have, the patience to play this game, are going to say, look, I don't want to keep doing this. It's not working. It's just a lot of hassle. But for those of you or those of us that will say to ourselves, look, it's a game. We can win if we just keep playing and learning new stuff, making mistakes, picking up ourselves up and trying to, put in, a new input. We are ultimately, going to succeed. It's still very early in the year. Today is just the 7th of January. There is still a long road ahead to make it possible. If you are trying, you are not seeing results, do not give up. This might be the time to just, push harder. Perhaps the next stage of your pushing will just see that this wall that is standing between you and where you want to be, it could be in your finances, it could be in your business. It could just be that the next big push that you give it will see to it that wall will fall, and you are going to be, surprised. Of course, I'm talking to you. I'm also talking to myself, because do not get it twisted. Every circumstance you pass through, I also experience it. Sometimes I experience not having inventories. I experience disappointment from suppliers. I also experience disappointment. People buying your stuff, they want to return it. Not even returning it is the most, difficult or even annoying part. Returning the item in a shabby manner, just throwing it back at you. Sometimes things get broken while the items are being returned. I experience all these things. Losing money, even when you go out to shop for inventories. You buy stuff thinking that you've done your very good research, and only for you to bring the item to the platform, you list it, it doesn't sell. I experience all these things. And this is the reason why I have this channel, trying to reach out to you and say, look, let us be a community where we both encourage ourselves. Because at the end of the day, this reselling thing is very, very lonely. It's boring. Iron will always sharpen iron. You see, if you bring your input, which is you go to the comment section, tell me your experience, tell me what you are going through, encourage me, not only me, but whoever sees this video, watches the video, takes a look at the comments, sees your encouraging words, I also come here, speak to you guys like friends, go to the comment section, reply you guys. We are kind of encouraging ourselves to keep pushing on. Otherwise, if you do not have somebody to cheer you up, there is just so far you can go. If all you hear is, it's not going to be possible, you're going to fail, go get a normal job, leave this thing that you are doing is not working, push this thing on the side, focus on the real life. If this is all you hear all day long, there's just going to be a limit to how far you can go. At some point, you might be telling yourself, perhaps these people are right, because the only voice you hear is that of negativity, that of people just telling you it's not going to work. I know of somebody that started reselling some few years ago, but right now he dropped the business and he's already back to normal job and stuff like that. We need each other to succeed, and this is the best time to begin to reach out to resellers, people doing that very thing that you are trying to do. The beautiful thing is that on YouTube, there are a lot of resellers there. People sell pretty much everything that you will possibly also want to sell. You want to sell books, you want to sell clothing, you want to sell, used items, you want to sell electronics. Just name it. There is a reseller that is well represented here on this YouTube street, talking about those things, giving words of advice, sometimes teaching, sometimes just also showing you the way he or she does it, sometimes giving you a lot of tips that might just be helpful. And the beautiful thing is that some of these things, you already know it, but if you hear it from somebody else, it just goes a long way to, reassuring you that, yes, you are on the right track. When you hear people's stories of failure, people's stories of success, of wins, it has a way of just, making you or, pretty much reassuring you that, yes, you are doing the right thing. It could be that the processes that the reseller is kind of, talking about is pretty much what you already know, but the fact that you are hearing it again, a different perspective, is also a very, very good reminder. So this year, we're going to be cooking, we're going to be doing what we have to do, we're going to be making photographs, we're going to be testing new waters, because sometimes I also talk a lot on this channel that, look, you do not have to be stuck with one category forever. If you are, trying to push through a category and you see that it's not working, it's very difficult to get inventories, do not be shy, do not be ashamed to pivot your category, because it could be that your success is just in the next category that you want to try out. Try clothing, and if clothing is not working, try books. Books are not working, try electronics, not working, try kitchen utensils, baby clothing, whatever it is. But you have to be seen, pushing. Otherwise, there's just no way. If you want to listen to one guru to tell you this is the formula to succeed, you are submitting yourself to be lied to. And pretty much a lot of people, unfortunately, are actually, in this hook. They want to listen to people to tell them what to do. At the end of the day, nobody is actually coming to save you. This is the highest that we can do, which is to encourage you, to motivate you, and also to tell you that, look, even when you look up to a reseller and you think the reseller has everything already sorted out, I'm here to remind you that, yes, even though it appears like everything has been well sorted out, processes and systems are already in place, the reseller or the content creator in this case still experiences challenges. And we all go through this. But at the end of the day, if you keep pushing, like I said, you are ultimately going to succeed. Every month, every week, reassess your processes. See what it is that you can actually do better. Try to be better, 1% every day, every week, every month. And at the end of the year, it kind of adds up. You're going to look back and say to yourself, I am so shocked for how long or how far I have come, or how good I have become. I started making, eBay pictures. My pictures were terrible. I'm going to try to leave, some of my older pictures on this video so that you see exactly what I am talking about. It took me years to finally, nail things on, figure out how to, get the best lighting to, really present my offers, make good photographs so that when somebody sees my offer, he or she has no choice, but to just, stop and take a look. And when the price is right, chin-chin, I get that notification sound, something says, this is exactly what you have to be seen doing. Yes, a lot of work. Sometimes you have to be alone in a warehouse. I'm still right here now. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening. I'll be leaving anytime soon, but I felt like this is a video I need to make to remind you, to tell you that, yes, there is a lot of money to be made. There is also a lot of work to put in. I hope this video helps you. It motivates you. If you are that one person I have spoken to, please do me a favor. Go to the comment section, drop me a comment, click on the like button. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do. Until I see you again, bye-bye.